Hey, this is Christine, and this is my trip report for Vietnam and Cambodia. So, for the last about 2 weeks, I've been in Vietnam and Cambodia. I started in Saigon, spent a few days there, and then have been on the new Avalon Saigon, which is a small all-suite ship. And we've been sailing up the Mekong and then up the Tonle Sap River. That started just yesterday. And now we're in Tonle Sap Lake, which is just this massive lake in Cambodia that's right outside of Siem Reap. So how did I get here? I flew from San Francisco to Taipei, had a quick layover, and then flew into Ho Chi Minh City. Where am I staying? I'm on the Avalon Saigon, which is Avalon's new ship going up and down, north and south on the Mekong through Vietnam and Cambodia. So something that's really cool about these rooms are the windows. They have massive windows that just give you this incredible view of what you're passing. So I'm going to show that to you. See, keeps going, keeps going, keeps going. So first impressions. It's been amazing and it's been humbling because both of these countries have really pretty tragic histories, recent histories, but they also are such joyful places. So just thinking about this in terms of both of them are predominantly Buddhist, and I think there's a real, number one, I think there's a gratitude at surviving. And two, I think there's a sort of a very cultural focus on the present. And then there's this joy at looking forward. They're really, in both countries, the people I've met have been so optimistic about the future, which has been really heartening. So my favorite part of the trip, this was a hard one because I have a lot of favorite parts. And I'm also not very good with favorites. But one thing that really stood out was we went to a small village called Anchorban. And so we got off this ship, and it's a village. And so, they laid down the gangway on a muddy bank, and we scrambled up the bank and then walked through this town, this village, and stopped and talked to people along the way and heard people's stories. And then we ended at a school where we read with the kids and sang songs and spent, 45 minutes just hanging out in this school. We brought pens and notebooks for them, and we learned about their culture and they learned about ours. So what I wish I had more time for was to explore more of both countries. So I did not go to Ha Long Bay in Vietnam, and I did not go to Hanoi, both of which I would really like to do. So I hope to come back. So the souvenir I'm most excited about taking home is this. I wore it so you could see it. This is a necklace designed by a small company called Landmine Design. It's a group of women. I think they started out with 12 women, and now they employ 24 women to, and this is in a village that has one of the highest concentrations of landmines in the world. And so these are women who before were extremely vulnerable to human trafficking and had very few options to survive and thrive. And this company, they make, I don't know if you can see it, but these beads are made out of rolled paper. And in the last couple of years, the company has grown and thrived and given these women an opportunity to earn a livelihood and to support their families and to just really come into their own as businesswomen and artists. So what type of visitor would visit Vietnam and Cambodia? I don't think it's specific to any type of visitor. I think somebody who's curious about the world and willing to take a long flight. I guess those are the two key factors. So I think it can be helpful to either go with a guide or go in a small organized group. For instance, these Avalon sailings are small, at maximum there are 36 people. So you get that sense of authenticity, and you get these amazing guides who can bring you to places that, number one, you probably wouldn't find on your own, and two, even if you did find them, you wouldn't understand the richness of them without having a really strong command of the language and relationships with the locals, which has been the most amazing part of this trip. All right, I've got to finish packing and head out. So it's been great sharing this experience with you. Bye.